My name is Carlos Leonardo, first Board of Directors member and Director of the CSIRT-RD. I currently oversee external communication and public relations at first, while I also directing the National Cyber Incident Response Team of the Dominican Republic. At first, my focus is promoting the brand and raising awareness about how FIRST contribute to global cybersecurity. As National CSIRT Director, I protect and respond to all the incidents affecting government institutions and critical national infrastructure, supporting and advising on malicious activity that could impact government operations. My main responsibility at the National CSIRT is to implement the national cybersecurity strategy to strengthen the Dominican Republic's digital ecosystem. My cybersecurity journey began 20 years ago with an information technology background. I started as an advisor to the National Police due to the lack of IT professional in law enforcement. After a decade of digital forensics investigations and supporting prosecutors, I realized that while we were doing significant investigative work, prevention was equally important. If we become more secure and preventive, we can prevent cyber criminals from reaching their objective. That's why I transitioned from investigation to cybersecurity strategy and policy making. Since my early days in cybersecurity, I closely followed first work supporting incident response capability worldwide. In December 2020, I led the inclusion of our national CSIRT as the first national CSIRT in the Caribbean region to become a first member. Since then, I have helped other organizations join to the forum, both public and private sector. Today, we have 4 first members in the Dominican Republic, and that will continue to grow. I had the opportunity to participate in creating the Dominican Republic's national cybersecurity strategy and the grow-up establishment of our National Cybersecurity Center and our National CSIRT. Thanks to the international collaboration, I launched the CSIRT with foundational services, following best practice published by FIRST, the OAS, and other advanced countries like Spain and Estonia. Cybersecurity is a shared responsibility, requiring all sectors to work together. That's why it was very important for me to establish trust relationships with various critical sectors, as the military, financial, energy, telecommunications, and others. Today, we have an excellent intersectoral collaboration that exists formally in our national cybersecurity strategy. From the National CSIRT, we support all the sector teams in improving their detections and response capabilities, creating bidirectional information sharing. As a result, we share information and they share information with us. Thanks to the Dominican Republic progress, I have been able to share lessons learned from our national CSIRT with other regional countries. My motivation is supporting other nations in establishing more effective mechanisms to develop their capabilities. We share technology, strategy, methodology, success, and failures, helping others achieve results in the shortest possible time. My work extends beyond national borders through cyber diplomacy with United Nations working groups on the responsible use of ICT in the cyberspace and the Cybercrime Convention drafting. Cybersecurity is no longer merely technical. We must establish close relationships with political decision makers because cyber incidents impact national cybersecurity and geopolitics. It is necessary to connect operations and strategies with international law, then implement these international expectations in our domestic law and our national cybersecurity strategy. I believe a safer cyberspace begins with all states engaging in responsible ICT behavior and demonstrating accountability for the commitments we make in the global conversation. Now in Latin America, we have made a lot of progress, but there are still challenges we face in developing cybersecurity capabilities. we continue to deal with knowledge gaps and budget limitations for implementing technology. That's where FIRST have been invaluable, supporting us through capacity building programs and providing open source frameworks and other tools that enables our team to offer threat detection, response, and intelligence sharing service. What I value most about FIRST is the large group of highly skilled professionals available to help. The exchange of experience and shared knowledge is the greatest gift FIRST has given to the community at global level. These experts share not only knowledge, but also frameworks and open source technologies available for regions like ours, where resources are limited but cybersecurity needs are critical. Today, we can support other countries in improving their national cybersecurity strategies because we have extensive lessons learned, what works and what fails. We help them reach objectives in a shorter time frames. For cybersecurity professional considering FIRST membership, my advice is clear. First, offer tremendous value whether you are starting your cybersecurity journey or leading established team. First, provide the framework, tools, and global connections that can transform your capabilities. These relationships we build will enhance your professional growth and continue to making cyberspace safer for everyone. Be encouraged to actively participate in the community, join events, discussions, and trainings. At first, there is a world of opportunities to improve our operations and services, as well as build capacity to achieve our safer and more confident cyberspace for all.